Alright, Manjaro Linux continues to impress with speed and stability, but what about printers? Well, I tried. Let's take a look at some video from last night, testing this inside my ThinkPad laptops. They're the best, so if you need a laptop, check out ThinkPad. So I went to the start screen, search for printers, go to Print Settings, and I added a printer to my Manjaro Linux through the print settings software. Pretty basic here. So go to add. Now this is hooked up in the beginning with the USB cable, and it recognized it just about immediately. HP DeskJet 2540. Nothing fancy, but it prints and gets the job done. Alright, so it uses HP Linux imaging and printing software, HP Lip. And it's searching for drivers. This part usually doesn't take too long. And there it is. Click apply. Alright, so I did print a test page. Now that part went fine. I just, typed in some random sentences and it printed fine. I ran into a problem trying to attempt to hook this up wirelessly. Now, I have never hooked up a wireless printer to an Arch-based distribution like Manjaro. In previous versions of Linux distros, I haven't had. The last hookup I did was in I believe my Ubuntu Mate. Went through the process using the HP Lip software, and didn't take that long, and that one seemed okay. So for this here, I just went through some settings here to see if I missed anything. It's possible I may have, but I figured, well, let me go to the forum, and there'll be something there, and I'll track it down how to install this wirelessly, and I'll be done with it. So I went to the forum as a beginner would, and I really am a beginner to Manjaro Linux. I really haven't touched this since last year. So I went to search at top right, and I just typed in wireless printer, and you'll see coming up here that no results found. That was very disappointing and discouraging, to say the least, but I don't like to give up. So to make a long story short, I browsed the web searching for some solutions, and I thought I found some solutions, but they really did not work. Now I stopped the recording here. You can see at about 10:55 p.m. I actually tried to resolve this going past midnight, and at that time I gave up. I have a feeling a beginner would give up. I didn't want to, but it shouldn't take that long. But I thought maybe my printer is simply not supported, or at least not fully supported. It's certainly possible. So I hooked up my printer to my Ubuntu 16.0 for what you see here, and I pretty much followed the same procedures I did in my previous distro, which was Ubuntu Mate. And I have a screenshot, and I went through the configuration process. Didn't take too long, and it worked fine. So evidently my printer is supported, and maybe it is supported in Manjaro Linux, and maybe I did something wrong, but going past midnight, to be honest, I was tired, I was frustrated, I just gave up. So if you guys know what I did wrong, please let me know. I'm willing to try it again. But at this point, as far as testing my printer in Manjaro Linux, it did work with the USB cable. I could not get it to work wirelessly, so I'll have to label this one at least a partial fail. I don't know how else to describe this test, but that's it. That's my test trying to hook up a wireless printer in the latest Manjaro Linux XFCE. As I stated, speed and stability is awesome, but I continue to run into these little hiccups, little problems with various pieces of software, it seems, and that seems to be true in just about every single Linux distribution I have used. Alright, that's it. That's all I have for this one. If I missed anything, please let me know. I'll be happy to test it again. Thank you so much for watching and listening. Subscribe and support. As always, enjoy your technology, and please don't text and drive. Catch you later.